为什么不行？以
我
前
现在在
可以啊，
菲律宾，
为什么不行啊？
因为现在那个 post office 他们 making update and then everyone they hold
Oh, okay.
because they want
It's
to
so funny.
do face recognition, ATM.
Yeah, yeah. It's so funny because all these Taiwanese students say, I can't pay. And I say, I'm in Australia, I cannot help you. I can't pay, so I don't understand. Perhaps because of fraud, they are doing a lot of updating.
Yes,
I think
because of fraud,
post office is updating for 3 days or something. I bet they're doing a lot of improvements to try to. I can't even transfer money between accounts anymore because they want to authenticate I'm a real person. You can only do that when you're in Taiwan. So I said, I don't know. I'm not going to Taiwan to get it authenticated. So
because they asked me to go also.
Yeah, they do. They're scared. They're scared that we're all cheating them. Yeah.
They let me open the ATP in the bank to send money. Yes. Then they close again yesterday, so I cannot send again.
I know. It's just amazing. They're doing a whole bunch of things. I think they're being hacked a lot. So this is why they're doing all of this. Okay. I can't help it because I can't even transfer money. Oh, crazy. I can transfer money from Thai Sim Bank, but I cannot transfer money from post office. Not even for $20. No $20. It's impossible. So, okay. Hey, why is this thing saying deny first? I'm not denying anyone. Why are they suddenly behaving this way? Zamala. Oh, you see? They give me an option to deny everyone. Never had this option before. I bet they've upgraded. Okay. Very strange. Yeah. All different colors. Now it's red because you can, they will say all of you are risky. They're not risky. I want to let them in. Why are you doing this? Yeah. Not risky. Come on. Zamala. Hey, did I deny someone? I didn't.不知道欸. These apps are being tricky as well. Very strange. Okay. 那个谁进来了吗？刚才有人要进来，谁进来啊？不知道啊，哈。现在骗人的东西太多。知道骗人是什么意思吗？骗人。
Yes, they are the
fraud. 对呀。
Fraud.
对呀，骗人，很多东西都是骗人。
Cheaters.
对 ，frauds。OK， 骗人。fraudsters。太多 especially online, so they're very, okay, now it's green. Why is it green suddenly? I didn't do anything. Hey, can you admit people? Yes. Why? God, never mind. All right, okay. Everybody, now, today we are going to do Unit 12. Okay, Unit 12. So I put the text online, okay, in the line group, so you can download that. And but I will share screen so that you can see the same screen and then write down anything that you don't know. Okay. All right. Okay. Can all of you see this page? Can you see this?
Yes.
Yeah, good, good. So I very big so that you can all see this page. Okay, of course, in the meantime, I have to get people to come in. Just hold on. 等一会儿, not one. Okay. So what we're going to do today is basically location words. Okay. 前面,后面, 左边,右边, etc. Okay. Now these location words, even though seems to be easy, because I think all of you must be using it in your own work, and also you've been listening to people using it for a long time. However, the important thing for today's lesson is for you to be able to construct your own sentences, right? So merely understanding what these things are going not to be sufficient enough to create your own sentences. So the aim of today, and in fact today and on Thursday, is to actually get you to know why certain sentences are done that way, so that you can construct your own sentence. Okay, so people are still coming in. When they come in, I have to go back. Okay, let me go back to this. I think now it's getting too small. I'll make it bigger. Oh, no. Let's hold on. Maybe I have to go back outside. Oh, you see, as soon as I go back, somebody wants to come in. All right. Okay. All right. Can you all see? Is it too small?
Yes.
Yeah, for some reason it's very small. I will reshare and make it bigger. Okay. Let me share. Right. Okay. Good. Right. All right. Now, first of all, I think I'm going to, as soon as I say I have to record, somebody wants to come in, and that means it interrupts my recording. Okay, just hold on. Where are you? What happened? Okay, here. Just hold on. 好远哦。等一会儿，好，可以。OK， 好，你们有自己的书吗？你们有这个吗 ？OK， 没关系，我念给你们听哈，我讲给你们听，这个也不动嘛，我要出去哈，好讨厌，我出去他就那个什么了。等一会儿，怎么了？等一会儿我再来一次，好讨厌哦。这么讨厌，等一会儿 ，OK， 好，好 ，OK， 现在能看到了哈，现在看到了吗？看到了吗？
还没看到呢，
看到了，
好，
没有
，OK， 好 ，OK， 好，我们现在先讲一讲，就是 location words in Chinese，OK。Now, I will do this in English and Chinese so that we can explain certain things. Okay. Because we're not in a class, I can't get you into groups, but we will go through this activity anyway. Okay. So, instruction for teachers: get students in groups of 3, work out the answer to the questions associated with the following sentence. The answers are in the recording. Okay, the first one. 门口在哪里? Okay, 门口在哪里? Now, this I want to ask all of you, because we've been doing grammar been doing grammar. What is the structure of 门口在哪里? What is the structure of 门口在哪里? Chinese is subject, verb, object. 对. So in this case, 门口在哪里? What is the subject?
门口
Okay, exactly. 在
verb
verb and 哪里 object. Good. Good. Okay. Now, why is it that you need to ask this question? It's because if you want to describe your house, you have to, first of all, find the front door, and then knowing which direction you are facing, and then in order to describe your house. Okay? So without your entrances, you cannot possibly describe where you are. 哎呀，这个我怎么让他们进来呀？我看一看哦。为什么我又要去开啊？真是很讨厌的哈。Okay, never mind. Okay. 好。So okay. I will go back again. This is so annoying. I have to go back and forwards all the time. Hide. Okay. 等一会儿哈。怎么了？又要重来啊？又要重新开始，很讨厌哦。你们要进来就赶快进来呀！哎呀，怎么办呢？OK， 好，门口在哪里 ？OK，so the first one is 朝北，门口在南边。朝 is towards, is facing towards. Okay, so 朝北, so the door is facing north. 北 is north, 朝北. And then 门口 the entrance 在南边, 在南边. Okay, so 门口在南边. Now 边是什么意思? What's 边?
side.
That's 南边 is south side. Okay, now this sentence has been made with some teaching of 又来了，好讨厌啊！因为我没办法，我看看能不能让他们进来。因为怎么进啊？好讨厌！我每一次一打开就不行了，因为他们就变小了。OK， 好。So 门口在南边 on the south side. If you can see your book will be good. Your online text on your phone will be good. Okay, 在南边. All right. So the door entrance is on the south side. Okay, 边 is side. All right. So location words in Chinese. Let's look at sentence A. 你们可能看不到哈。因为我这个也不能动，真是很讨厌啊！你等会儿，太小了哈，因为我没办法，因为等会儿哈，我又要重新开始了哈，那真是很麻烦呢，因为这个不是很好，这个 software 不是很好，但是我又不能用那个其他的，因为其他的，你们听得到吗？看得到吗？你们看得到吗？
还好，
看得到。不要告诉我还好啊哈，还好我不知道你看得到还是看不到。OK， 可以哈。好 ，location words。Sentence A， 厨房在你的左边。OK， 厨房在你的左边。Okay, now the objective of the sentence, what is the objective of the sentence? Anyone? What is the objective of the sentence?
厨房。
厨房在你的左边。
厨房。
So you are trying to locate the 厨房, aren't you? So in order to locate the 厨房, you need to know where the reference point is in order to locate the 厨房. Okay. Now, when I say reference point in this sentence, which words are the reference point?
你的
Yes, 你的. That's it. Important thing, 你的 is the reference point. If you don't know where the reference point is, you cannot possibly find 厨房. Okay, so this is when the speaker and the listener have the same common knowledge. What is the same common knowledge right now for both speaker and listener? What is the same knowledge they have? They share
你
the directions. Okay,
Really?
they know directions, so they know. So by the way, what is the directions in Chinese? Anyone? Directions.
ฝั่ง
Bei.
南北南
No. No. Okay. Chinese people. Where is China? Where is China in the world?
相对
phong
Which direction is China in the world?
middle middle
No, it's not middle. Now it's not middle. Where is China in the world right now? Is it in the south?
center
The west. West
No,
side.
not in the west, in the east.
east
Yes. Ah,
นานปู
yes.
นานปู
we just guess
Oh, your directions aren't very good, are you? 我在哪里？
ตรงนี่ใจ
老师在哪里？
ใช่
澳
ค่ะ
大利亚在哪里？
นานปูใจ west ใจ
east
นานปู
No, 澳大利亚 is not 在 west， 澳大利亚是在南部啊，南半球。
นานปูเลีย
Yeah， 南呐、我在南部哦，哈。So I can tell that we have to share. We have to make sure that you know the different directions before we know. Now, Chinese people will say from the east. They
Yes.
say 东南西北 because several hundred years ago, when we don't have a map, when we don't know where the rest of the world exists, we always start with ourselves being the center. So 中国 is called the middle income, middle kingdom. So therefore, because middle kingdom is in the east, we call it 东方, the west, the eastern part of the world. Okay, so Chinese people tend to say 东南西北. 东, okay, is 东, okay, east, 南, and then they go down the compass point, 南, to 南. Second, south, and then C west, okay. And then north, 北, 东南西北, 北, north. Okay, so this is how they say the directions, 东南西北, and that's because originally they only know their center of the world and they are in either facing the east, so therefore they're 东南西北. Okay, so when this sentence was spoken, the listener and the speaker both have only the sharing parties. They know where they know what a kitchen is, okay, and they also know what the directions are. So in order to find the kitchen, 厨房, they need to use the 你的, so you as the reference, so they know where you're standing. 厨房在你的左边, on the left of you. So in that sentence, very important is to know what a reference point is. Okay, remember this concept, reference point. Okay, now another thing that comes along, which is different to English, is where is the location point? Where is the location point? 厨房在你的左边. Where is the point?
左边
左边 is the location, but where is it in the sentence? Is it after
object
the reference, or is it
Object.
before the reference? No. Listen to my question. Is it after the reference point or before the reference point?
after reference point.
After the reference point.
After the reference point.
Yes. Yeah. So if you translate this into English, it will be the opposite way. It will be the kitchen is on your the kitchen is left of you. It's the opposite. Okay. So in Chinese, 你的 is the reference point. Always remember in Chinese, the reference comes first, and then the location. 你的前面, 你的后面, 你的左边, 你的右边. Okay? So very important thing to get through. Otherwise, when you're making your sentences, you will be mixing it up with English. Okay? So the question will be, 厨房在哪里? Where is the kitchen? Okay, 厨房在哪里? 所以你就可以说，厨房在我的左边. Okay, 厨房在我的左边. Okay, so very important concept to get through is the reference point. Okay, reference point is not the subject, Reference point is the point at which you orient yourself by using location words. Okay, so therefore the location words go after the reference point. Okay, now in this case, what we did, first of all, we are talking about the listener and the speaker, what they have in common, what common knowledge they have. Okay, so let's revisit that again. What common knowledge do they have?
They are looking for the direction of the
Reference.
They have directions. They know, we both know directions. We know where you are. We both know directions. We also know what we are looking for. So we are looking for kitchens. We're looking for bedrooms. We're looking for toilets. Okay. So therefore, when we're looking for these things, the subject we all know we share, because every house in Taiwan or in the world, perhaps different in Africa, but almost every house, modern houses, have the same kind of rooms. Okay, so we share that in common. Okay, so this is one particular situation. So when you go into your house and you want to go to the toilet, what do you ask?
你的
How do you say toilet?
厕所
厕所在哪里？
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 对 Oh my God, I shouldn't do this. I have to go back again. There are so many words for 厕所. Okay, 厕所 is the bluntest. It's really rough type of calling a toilet. It's 厕所. What other words are there for 厕所?
洗手间
洗手间，对啦，洗手间 is the washroom. Okay, 厕所，洗手间，厕所 now is toilet. And 洗手间is what you use in what you call them in hotels. 洗手间在哪里？哦，洗手，等一会儿哈。洗手间在哪里？ Okay, so different places have different words for that. Okay, 洗手间 Okay, so more polite way of saying toilet. This is in hotels, in restaurants, you say 洗手间, you don't say 厕所在哪里, saying restaurant, saying toilet. Okay, so when you ask for toilet, you say 洗手间在哪里? Okay, all right, 洗手间在哪里? So this is important. Okay, now in oh, thank God somebody's coming in so that I don't have to go back and share again. All right, okay. 应该有很多人要来，但是没办法。好，我这个我再回去看，又要重新开始，没关系了哈，真是很讨厌，这个不好用哦。等一会儿我再来一次哈。OK。好，那 scenario B is different now. Okay. Scenario A, we know what we are looking for. We know the direction, so we share something in common. We have two things in common. When we're looking for a toilet, we use 在. The verb is 在. Okay? However, what happens when you do not have any of the shared references? What do you do when you don't share anything? When you don't even know that this house has a toilet? The only thing you share is you can see the location of the empty rooms. Okay? So the only thing you can start with is the location of the empty rooms. So, 好讨厌，怎么办呢 ？Okay, 我再来哦哈。So I'll talk while I'm letting this person in. Okay, 好麻烦呢，因为每一次我都要出来。Okay, 好。So when you say this, the sentences 右手的第一间是我的书房。Now, okay, here comes a little bit of a test. What is the subject of the sentence? 右手的第一间是我的书房。Now, in order to know the subject, you got to identify the verb. No, verb. What's the verb?
第一点
不对 verb 是 Wonderful. We're in lesson 12. What did I tell you in lesson 1 about 是? 是 is like an equation. Remember I said 我是 Felicia. 是 is like an equation. When you equate something, you're matching both sides. Both sides should be the same things. So 右手的第一间是我的书房。So what is 右手的第一间？
Is
The
the subject.
reference, the subject.
Subject.
Is the subject. So this time the subject is the subject is a location. You start with location. We, when you're talking to me, we both can see the first room on the right. Okay, so that's our common point. Okay, that's our common point. So we are matching the location with 是 equal sign, 我的书房 my study. Okay, so 右手的第一间是我的书房。Now, when you want to talk about the second room, which part of the sentence would you use as a reference point?
右手边。
对啦，右手的第一间，第一间 is the first room. Okay, so 右手的第一间，间 is the measure word for room. We know we're talking about rooms. We don't have to say 右手的第一间房间，房间 is room. So we can ignore that because we know we're talking about rooms. Okay, 右手的第一间房间，房间 is in bracket, 是我的书房。So when you want to talk about the second room, you now have, you see, the important thing, this is very abstract, but the important thing is what do you have, what common knowledge do you have to share? What common knowledge now the speakers and the listeners have is where the first room is. 右手的第一间 is on the right. Okay, this is what they have in common. Once you have one thing in common, you can talk about other rooms using this thing as a reference point. As a reference point. Understand? 懂不懂？懂吧？
懂。
So this is fascinating. So this is a different scenario because the logic of this class is for you to talk about your house using the correct reference point and then talk about the rest of the rooms. Okay, so this is a different scenario to the first one, but still the important thing is to establish what you both know, the common knowledge, which is the location of the first room, and then you match it to the name of the room. In this case, 我的书房, my study. Okay, so this is different to the first instance. All right. I don't think I can move this online. I have to go back. 真是很讨厌的。还有人来吗？应该有人来呀，哈，没关系啊，我再来一次。每一次都是要这样子，很讨厌。好 ，OK， 好 ，All right. So 右手 ，so the question will be 右手的第一间房间是什么房间？the room, the first room on the right is what room? What room is the first room on the right? Okay, so this is how you should be doing this. Now, okay, I think what I want you to do now, I want you to draw this picture first. Draw this picture on your book. Can you see the picture? Draw the picture. I'll go down a bit so I can show you more. Okay. Draw the picture on your book. Okay. And I'm going to read out a passage. And I want you to write down in English what the different rooms are while you're listening to me. Okay. While you're drawing the picture, I will go to the, 我要上厕所哈，等一等哈。Okay. 这里也没有，没关系。好，你们画完了吗？画完了吗？
画完了。
还没老师。
还没呀、画的这么慢，还没画完呢。啊，好，画完了吗？OK，大家画完了吗？还没有画完呢、啊，等一会儿哈。
画完了。
啊，画完了哈，你等一会儿，我去打开看一看，啊，那本书在哪里？因为书在我的电脑上哈。好，I will now read it, and then you have to draw while I read. OK， 我现在先不 share 哈，因为我 read 的时候你可以画啊，因为有人要进来，我就让他进来。好。OK， 怎么了？好 ，OK， 我看一看哈。第一句 ，the first line， 啊，我这边也很小哦。你站在门口 ，Now you know where the door is. OK, I drew a stick figure there. 你站在门口，右手的第一间是我的书房。Okay, I'll read it again. 你站在门口，右手的第一间是我的书房。Okay, study 书房。Write in English will be fine. 你站在门口，右手的第一间是我的书房。Okay. And then now you're in the 书房，第二个门是一间小卧室，卧室 is bedroom。第二个门是一间小卧室 ，OK？ 第二个门是一间小卧室 ，OK？ 隔壁 next door beside， 隔壁是浴室和厕所。什么是浴室？什么是浴室
Bathroom.
？Bathroom. Yeah. In Taiwan, it's called bathroom and toilet. 哈，浴室和厕所。隔壁是浴室和厕所。Okay. So obviously, this common sense is not on the left; it must be on the right. Okay, because on the left is the 书房。Okay, so 隔壁是浴室和厕所。Okay, now we go back to the 门口，左边的第一个门是客厅。什么是客厅？
Living room.
Dining.
Living room， 对了 ，living room，OK。左边的第一个门是客厅，啊， 左边的第一个门是客厅。So we're in the living room now. 隔壁的2间房，间 is the measure word for room. 隔壁的2间房都是卧室，都是卧室。OK， 隔壁的2间房都是卧室。OK， 然后你沿着走廊一直往里走，就是厨房。OK， 走廊是什么？沿着走廊
Hallway.
，yeah， corridor。OK， 沿着 is along the corridor。你沿着走廊一直straight away， 一直往里走 towards inside。沿着走廊往里走就是厨房。什么是厨房？
Kitchen.
对，所以 kitchen 沿着走廊一直走，一直往里走就是
hallway.
corridor。OK， corridor 是走廊啊，沿着走廊就是厨房。
好，
厨房右边的那个房间是饭厅。厨房右边的那个房间是饭厅。饭厅是什么？
Dining room.
Dining room。OK， 厨房右边哈，厨房右边的那间房是饭厅。OK， 左边的那间是洗衣房。左边的是间洗衣房。什么是洗衣房？
Washing room.
Laundry。 所以你有厨房，厨房也是厨房 becomes the reference point。厨房右边的是饭厅，厨房左边的是洗衣房。OK，the last sentence， 从厨房出去，下了台阶 ，go down the stairs， 台阶 is stairs， 下了台阶就是一个花园。花园是什么？
Flower.
Garden. Flower garden. Yeah. So 出去下台阶 go down the small stairs， 下台阶就是花园啊，就是花园。So this is 花园 is a garden， 就是花园，漂亮极了 ，very beautiful。OK， 好，你们画了吗？画了吗？画了，对吗？你们画的对不对？给我看一看。Use the camera, show me. Okay, can't see back. I think it's correct. Yes, it's correct. Yeah, very good. Yeah, you see, Emily is correct. 谢谢你。So this is how you tell your story of the describe your house. Okay, describe your house. Now, let me share again. Okay. 哦，谁还是呼噜呼噜的 ？OK， 呼噜呼噜的啊 ，OK 。Notice this page. Okay, what is so different with this page than your previous lessons? What's missing on this page?
Pinyin.
Pinyin. pinyin and 4 tones. Okay, pinyin and 4 tones. Now, I'm preparing you for. In fact, I'm preparing you for what? For the second class with this one, because when we do the reading, when the reading course level 2, you have to read without me giving you opinion. Okay, so that means you have to learn the characters. Okay, I will still give you the tones because I'm scared that you're going to forget tones, but in fact, Chinese people do not have tones on top of their characters. Okay, they just remember how to say each one of the words. So therefore, I'm doing this one today is really to prepare you for what you have to do when you do the reading test, when you do the reading course for the next course. You have to learn to recognize the characters. Okay, it's difficult, but unfortunately, it's a necessary part of learning Chinese. Okay, and I can't help it. I wish I could take it away, but I can't. Okay, so important thing, you see, the first bit, in order for you to do it right, I gave you pinyin. Okay, I gave you pinyin just to make sure you know how to read everything. And then I now go to the next one. I don't give you the pinyin, and I try to get you to actually describe things. Now, I don't know any of you can recognize any of the words. Can you recognize any of the words in the brackets here, in the table here?
It's hard.
第一个是什么？
手
右
的
手的，右手的，对，你们写拼音哦，要写对啊。You need to write the correct pinyin, and also you need to write the tones on top. Okay, don't forget 右手的是怎么how you spell it. Okay, in fact, to help you along with that, I will today actually will go through the vocabulary so that you know where to find, yes, that's all right, Marilyn, where to find the vocabulary. Okay. Now, in your test, it shows that some of you do not write pinyin in the standard way. Okay. And you need to do a standard so you form a habit of doing pinyin. Okay, so in order for that to happen, I'm a bit insistent on that. So therefore, I want everybody to actually do this one correctly. All right. Now, I think I have to call names out. All the A's and B's and C's. I think today the J's will be around. No, last time we actually went to M, didn't we? So now we have to go from M. Okay, went to M. M is all done. I think is Venice present? Venice 在吗？ Venice 在吗？ OK, Venice 不在没关系。下一个 Annalisa 在吗？ Annalisa 在吗？诶 Annalisa 在吗？还没有在哦哈，还没来。哦，在呀，在。好 ，Can you read the first one? Direction.
放下。
First tone. 方向。Okay. 方向。Okay. So it's first tone, you're still having, a lot of you have problems with 方向, the first tone. Okay. The second one, right. Right. Where was it? Nina Ritchie. 你在吗? Nina Ritchie. 好. Can you read number 2 and number 3?
有
Fourth tone 右手
右
OK 对右手 is right hand
手
不是右手右 fourth tone
右手
对了右手 fourth tone 哈右手很好 Number 4谢谢 Number 4 Mariola 在吗 Mariola 在吗
老师，等一下。What page? I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is
Page.
we don't have page. This is an extra lesson I put on line. Okay, can you look at the screen and read number 4? Number 4.
Number 4.
Left side.
左边。
对了，左边边 first tone 左边。OK， 左边不是变 ，that's fourth tone 左边。对啦，左边很好。Right side， 谢谢。Irene，
谢谢老师。
Irene 你在吗 ？Irene 在吗 ？Irene Irene 不在哈。Mary Lou
在吗？
好 ，Can you read number 5？
右边
for tones, you're forgetting tones.
右边
How do you do fourth tone?
边
Okay, no, do re mi. The fourth tone is like cutting a watermelon. It's going down. 右边，对啦。Stamp your foot. 右边 ，OK， 右边，对了，右边很好，右边好 ，OK， 左边，右边is hard， 右边 ，OK， Number 6. Okay, P is aspirated. How would you say this one? Now who is it? No, Grace.
蔡老师
Can you say number 6, please? Beside.
旁边
Okay. It's a second tone. What do you do? Somebody just now, you say do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. So
哆来咪发嗦拉西哆
so is 旁边，对了，旁边啊，旁边啊，旁边很好。OK， 谢谢你。Jeanette 在吗 ？Jeanette 在吗 ？Jeanette Razona，Jeanette 不在哈，没关系，我们看一看下一个 Jovel 在吗？ Joyville， 好像今天不能说话，好，他很忙，没关系哈。我们再看一看下一个 ，Kathleen 在吗 ？Kathleen
老师
Kathleen，Can you read in front of number 7？
前边
second tone。
前边
不是哆来咪发嗦拉西哆，前边。对啦，again。
前边
对啦，前边 is a second tone is do re mi fa sol la si do. Okay, everybody try to note down in your book. When you say second tone is do re mi fa sol la si do. When you say fourth tone is like stamping your foot or cutting a watermelon. Okay, so these gestures will help you to produce these sounds properly. Okay, 谢谢你。OK， 好，下一个 Marty 在吗 ？Marty 在吗 ？Marty 在吗 哦，Marty 不在哈。OK， 再下一个 Mira 在吗 ？Mira 在吗？
我在。
好好 ，Mira，can you read behind?
Behind. What number?
Number 8. Number 8
Number
is
8.
on the screen.
Behind,
On the screen 啊。
后边。
后边啊 ，OK， 边 is the first one。对了，后边 ，remember 边 you have to sing it。后边 ，OK， 后边 ，OK， 好，边 B 哈，后边很好。OK，the next one number 9 I think let me see Marty Mira OK他哋們Democrita 你在吗 Democrita 在吗啊不在哈不在下一个我们再问下一个 Jonah Lee 在吗 Tudor
我在吗
Jonah Lee Tudor 好啊 Demi 在好 Demi
Yes, ma'am.
can you read number 8 9
9中间
first turn no first turn
中间对中间
不是要 high 中间
中间
对了I
中
can
间
hear your 老板 say 中间啊不是中间 OK 中间 you remember to sing when you sing first tone is singing flat singing
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
中间很好很有意思哈 OK 下一个Jonah Lee 在吗 Jonah Lee Tudor Jonah Lee 在吗 Jonah Lee 不在哈 Jonah Lee 不在 Miriam 在吗你们都到哪里去啦 Miriam 不在啊 OK Jonah Lee 在吗Jonah Lee Vergara Jonah Lee Vergara OK 也不在哈 OK Mary Chu 在吗 Mary Chu 在吗啊怎么啦 Where are the V's The V's are coming in OK 哎呀又要出去了真是很麻烦哦哈 OK 好你们好像看不到哈等一会儿哈我先让他进来哦 Jonah Lee Okay, you see, we just called Jonah Lee now, and then she turned up. It's funny. Do you know when that situation happens, what do you say in English? When you talk about someone turns up. What do you say that in English? In English, you say, yes, speak of the devil appears, right? Okay, let me tell you. That's why you don't gossip, because when you gossip about someone, they turn up. And in Chinese, we have a different expression, but means the same thing. Is 说曹操，曹操就到。Now, okay, if you say this to your 老板, they all understand what that means. Because when you gossip about someone, they just turn up. 说曹操，曹操，曹操就到。曹操 is 说曹操就到 okay so 曹操 is a general in the three kingdom stories historical stories of three kingdom and there are two generals 一个是刘备一个是曹操 now 曹操 is the one that's not so good he's a cunning person Okay, so when you say 说曹操，曹操就到, when you speak of the devil appears. So this is the Chinese version of speaking of the devil. So don't gossip because, when you gossip about someone, they invariably turn up. So just now, we called Jonah Lee and she's showing up. she appears. we weren't gossiping about you, but it's just funny that you just turned up. 曹操. Okay, that's a neutral tone. 曹操, 曹操. 曹操, second tone. 曹操. Okay, this is a very, very dangerous word because you get it wrong, you're swearing at people. Okay, 曹操, second tone, a neutral tone. And 就到, then Cao Cao arrives. Okay, 就到. Okay. Okay. So 说曹操，曹操就到. So Jonaline, we don't have the textbook today. We only have what's in the line group and also what's on screen right now. Okay, so we're reading what's on screen, and I think some people are here, and Felipe is here. I will restart this again, and then everybody can see the bigger text. We've done this a million times today. It's very annoying, but never mind. That's always good. Okay, Jonaline, can you read on the screen number 10? Number 10. Jonaline, are you here? Jonaline. Okay. Yeah, Jonaline, can you read number 10 on the screen, please? Number 10 on the screen.
Number 10.
Yep.
周围
It's first tone. 周围, none of you is singing. 周围, 周围,周围, around. 周围, okay. 周围, 台湾周围, 台湾周围, around Taiwan. 台湾周围有很多飞机. What did I say? 台湾周围有很多飞机.
Around Taiwan, there's a lot of planes.
Yes. Every day, 台湾周围有很多飞机啊。对啦。Okay. So number 11. Number 11. Now we've gone to Mary Chu. Are you there, Mary Chu? 她好像今天没来上课哈。Mary Chu 好，没关系。好，下一个Susanna 在吗 ？Susanna Jordan 在吗 ？Susanna 在吗？在不在啊？没有在哈。OK， 然后我看看who is it? Mary Rose Gasmin 在吗 ？Mary Rose 在吗？你们都到哪里去啦 ？OK， 没关系。Rona 在吗 ？Rona 在吗？
我在老师。
好，你在哈。好 ，Can you read number 11, please?
11是，等一下，老师。
opposite.
对面。
Fourth tone. 对面。不是对面。对了，对面。Remember to do the stamping the floor. Okay, 对面。Okay, fourth tone. 对面。对面。对 is to oppose, standing opposite someone. Okay, 对面。Now, do you know how to say I'm sorry?
对不起。
对啦，对不起。So 对 is when you apologizing, when you're saying sorry, you're usually facing someone. 对不起，对 so 对 facing someone. 起 means to look up. Okay. When you're apologizing to someone, you cannot look at them in the eyes. Okay, so you can't look up in the eyes and say 对不起. That means you're not sorry. So 对不起 because you can't see them in the eyes, you're sorry. So the whole gesture is looking down and say 对不起. Okay, 对不起. So 对 here is the same as here, is opposite 对. OK， 对面。OK， 很好。好，we'll go back to A again, I think. Janella 在吗？我知道你在
蔡老师，
好 ，Janella, can you say number 12 above?
上边，
对了，上边很好，上边很好。OK，13，谢谢。Melody, Augustine, Melody 在吗？Melody 不在哈。OK， April 在吗？
我在老师。
April, can you read number 13, please?
13下边。
很好 ，That's it. The terms are
谢
correct.
谢
Fantastic. 下边很棒，
谢谢
很棒。
老师。
好，不用谢。好，下一个 Miali 在吗？Miali 在吗 ？OK， Miali 不在哦。Miali 不在，好，没关系。下一个，我看看 Miali 不在，Rosa 在哈 ，Rosa
在，我
好
在了，老师，
OK，Rosa，请你念number 14，
里边，
不only the front part， 里边，
里边，
对，里边。The third term when is with other terms, you only say the front part of the V. OK， 里边 ，OK， 里边，好，15， Annieline 在吗？Annieline Bodovino
我在，
不在
老师，
你在哈
我在
，Annieline，
老师。
好，Can you read number 15?
请说，
First tones.
请说，
Sing your first tones. 听，
听说，
对啦，听说。Now, have you heard of 听说 before, all of you? Yes. Do you know
Yes, 老师。
do you know what do they do when they say 听说? What activities are they engaged in when they say 听说?
还有什么？
Listen and tell.
They're always gossiping. Okay, when they are 八卦, when they're saying 八卦 gossiping or something, they will say 听说 I have heard that. Chinese people will not say 我听说 they just say 听说什么什么什么什么听说什么什么什么 You hear this every day, okay? When they're talking, they will say 听说他走了听说他是外国人听说什么什么什么什么okay? So very often they say 听说 okay? So this is a very common phrase that you hear. Okay. 16， 我看看阿玲在吗？
我在，老师。
阿玲，请你念 16。
潮，
对了，潮 longer 潮 OK 潮。
潮，
阿玲 how do you read your surname?
Baluskan.
Baluskan.
Yes.
Baluskan 好难哈 OK 好so 潮 and then directions 朝南走朝北走朝 OK 好谢谢阿玲17是谁 Joanne 在吗 Joanne Bautista Joanne 在吗 Joanne 不在哈Blazy 在吗 Blazy 在吗 Blazy 也不在哈 OK 好 Bernalisa 在吗
在
好，谢谢你。那么多人都不在，你在，谢谢你。好 ，Berna Lisa，请你念 seventeen。
沿着
second tone，沿着，对。So it's a verb. OK， 沿着走廊一直走，沿着。OK， all right， 谢谢。好 ，18，我看看呢哈 ，Verly 在吗 ？Verly 在吗？
在老师呢？
在，好。Verly, can you read number 18?
18一直
对了，一直 fourth tone， 一直走 ，go straight ahead， 一直走。In the reading course, okay, can someone turn your mic off? I'm listening to myself. Very disturbing. Listening to yourself, giving instructions to yourself. Okay, 一直走 is good. Next in the reading course, I'm going to give you a chapter on telling directions. These things that you use all the time is if you're taking a taxi. 一直走 okay, 一直走。往 for example, the 往 number 19 往 is towards. It's like 往前走 go straight ahead. 往前走 okay, 往前走 go straight ahead. I bet you'll hear this a lot of times. 往前走。And 20, 站 is to stand up. Okay, now 站 is okay. I don't know. In the Philippines, you probably don't do this in every class. In Taiwan, if you're in class, you usually in school, you have to 站起来 is stand up for the teacher. 站起来 I'll write it down in a minute when I have the full screen. 站起来 which means stand up. Okay, 站。好 Okay, 21, 我看看是谁呀哈 Maricel 在吗？
我在老
Maricel
师
在吗？好 Can you read 21?
漂亮
不是OK should be fourth tone 漂亮 OK
漂
fourth
亮
tone OK 对漂亮 pretty 漂亮fourth tone PIA is fourth tone on A 漂亮 correct it in your book or write it down in your notes OK 漂亮好漂亮 very beautiful OK 很好 number 22我看看是谁呀？哈，Charlene 在吗？Charlene 在吗？Charlene 好 ，Charlene 在。好 ，Can you read number 22?
不错
对了，不错is not too bad. Okay, actually it means pretty good. In Chinese culture, we don't like to overpraise anyone. Okay, we seldom say 很好. If your Chinese is very good, they will say 不错. They would not say 你的中文很好，他会说你的中文不错 not too bad. Okay, 不错. If people say 不错, it's already very good. Okay, you hardly hear people say, oh, 很好 They will say, oh, 蛮不错啊 not too bad. 蛮不错哈，不错 OK 很好23我看看了哈23Maricel 在吗 Maricel 在吗
我在老师
好 Maricel, can you read number 23 please?
左个
No. 2 fourth tones. It's stamping your foot. 做客
个
对呀 Okay. All of you, I don't like to repeat myself because you can always repeat after me correctly. But the key thing is you need to know how to produce fourth tones using gestures to help you. Stamp your foot. 做客, it sounds very angry, but at this stage, it's better that you produce the fourth tone than being seen as angry. Okay, so 做客不是做，是做客。哎呀，又是谁呀？好，等一会儿哈。OK， 做客，我又要回去了，一回去就很麻烦。我看一看，等一会儿哈，等一会儿在哪里 ？OK， 让他进来。谁呀？是谁呀？Venus， 哦，刚才叫他，他没进来。对，哦 ，OK， and I have to go back again because you can't see, it's not very big. If I know it's very difficult for all of you because you don't have a computer, so you can only see it on the screen, very tiny screen. OK， 做客好，第24，我看看是谁 ，Rosita， Can you say number 20? 24.
24.
Number 24 here.
住房
不是 24 房 a house.
是来的耶。24房子。
对了，房子 is a house 房子 okay. And 25 is 栋 is the measure word for a house. 一栋房子in Taiwan, you don't have standalone houses. Okay, everything is in buildings, so you use 栋 very seldom. But in Australia, we all have standalone houses, so 一栋房子 26 房间 is room. Okay, 房间。你们家有几个房间 ？How many rooms are there in your room？ 你们家有几个房间？哈，房间。All the opposite we've done, we'll just read through it because I want you to do an activity today. Okay, only has half an hour, but we'll do some demonstration first so that you know what to do. Okay, number 26, 睡房. No, 睡房 is a bedroom. Do they use 睡房 in your house? Do you hear people say 睡房 in your house? Yeah, 睡房. Okay, 睡房 is one way of saying it. And number 29, 门口 is entrance, but there's a different way of saying bedroom is 卧室. Not 我是 not me, 我是 I am, but 卧室 is fourth tone, 卧室 bedroom. Okay, 卧室. 好，下一个31隔壁 next to 隔壁 and then 32 bathroom 浴室 okay 浴室 it's the U sound in 浴室 okay and 33 洗手间 you've said 厕所 toilet and in Taiwan when you are renting the house out you will say 卫浴for bathroom 几个卫浴 how many bathrooms are there okay 36 客厅 drawing room and the corridor 走廊 and 厨房 the last one okay 还有吗？哦，还有啊，好多诶，好多哈。所以我们现在是念一念，一个是饭厅 dining room 饭厅，洗衣房 is laundry， 台阶 the stairs or steps and 楼梯 stairs， 楼梯 is the big stairs 楼梯哈 and 楼上 is upstairs， 楼下is downstairs. Okay. And some houses have 地下室, the basement, 花园 and the study, 书房 阳台 is patio. Okay, sometimes you have a 阳台 you in front of the house there's a 阳台 sometimes behind the 阳台 and 窗户 is a window. And I don't know whether, I think in Taiwan, you don't seem to have a lot of 车库, which is garage for standalone cars, but you do have parking space, which is 车位. Okay. And then after that, we have the directions, 东南西北. Okay, 东南西北. And after that, the last one is important. I added that to Taiwan, is apartment. Apartment is 公寓. 公寓. Okay, some of you live in apartments because your address is always number 1, unit 1. The unit 1 is 公寓, is apartment. Okay. Now, what I want you to do, I think people who are here, I explained the grammar last time, so I won't go through it again. We did this one. What I want you to do, actually, I want you to go home and do this one yourself. Maybe this exercise activity 2 yourself, writing pinyin just to practice writing pinyin and filling the blanks. What I want you to do, okay, all right. And I will stop sharing. Who is brave enough to try to describe their house to the whole class? And when you're describing, we will listen and draw the picture. And if you are your description is correct, we will draw the right pictures. If your description is wrong, then the pictures won't match. Okay? So, who wants to be the first one to do the demonstration with me? Who wants to do it? No?
Can I
Oh, come on. Alima. Aline. Okay. So everybody, I'm going to do it. You have to do it too. Because this is what you have to do on Thursday. You have to describe your house. And on Thursday, I will treat that as part of your oral exam. Okay, so they know how to do this. Okay, so I'm going to draw a picture. Everybody else draw a picture too. Remember, the first thing you have to do is tell me where the door is. Otherwise, I don't know. Oh, by the way, Chinese people, where are their doors? The houses, in terms of luck, where do the doors face usually? Any idea?
我们都在西边。
No. If you can, most people, okay, I'm not quite sure about Taiwan because I haven't seen a lot of houses. But in China, for example, you know in China, the Forbidden Palace, all the palace doors face the south and not the north. Why? Why do people like south-facing houses?
The rising sun.
Yeah, the sun comes in from the south. Now, your geography is not very good because I asked you where China is, you tell me it's in the west. And China is in the east. What's behind China?
Sorry, I'm too late.
Where is it, Philippe? What's behind China?
Russia.
Oh, Russia. Thank you, Emily. Oh, some people have some sense of direction. Oh my goodness. So Russia is behind China. And what comes off is in the north. What comes off Russia is wind. Okay. In February and March and April, in Beijing, you do not want your house facing the north because your window will be covered in dust. Okay, so therefore, in Beijing, the Forbidden Palace, the auspicious facing windows and entrance is the south. That's where the sunshine comes in. Okay, so that's why it's important for certain for the doors in a particular direction. Now, why do I now? Okay, China is in the east, so it sees itself as the center of the earth in the east. The opposite to the east is the west. Now, the west for them is death. Okay, so this is why you do not want your house facing death. Okay, so for example, in Chinese, we say if somebody's dead, they say 他们上西天了, gone to the western sky. 上西天了, meaning dead. Okay, this is why please get your directions right. Otherwise, people go, oh my goodness, this is not right. Okay, so very important. It influences the culture. Okay, all right. So, Aline, tell me where 你的门口在哪里？谁要做？谁要做？谁要做吗？阿玲要做还是谁要做？
不是我，不是我，
不是你啊，是谁呀？谁要做一下？谁要试一试
It's Emily.
？Emily 哦，Emily 要做，好，Emily 来试一试。你家的门在哪里？你家的门口在哪里？
在西边。
啊？
西边。
朝西呀。
我们门口在西边。
西边 ，OK， 好，没关系，好，我来说，好 ，OK。So we stand. So 西边 is on the right. When we let's have some convention. When we're talking about direction, we always face what? Universally, throughout the whole world, we always face north. Okay, so it's like so we face north. So 西边 is on the left hand side. Okay, 西边 Okay. So can you tell me the rooms? 有几个房间？
下面有一个房间。
下面
第一个房间，是下面我们还有2楼。
哦，你们那不是下面是 basement 啊，哈，1楼 ，so 1楼 ，OK， 1楼好，先讲1楼。
1楼有一个房间是我们客厅。
OK， 客厅 ，OK。
饭厅，然后
饭厅在哪里？
在客厅隔壁，往左的是我们饭厅。
哦，饭厅在你们客厅的左边，是吗？
往左的我们的是饭厅的隔壁而已。
你的客厅在哪里？
在饭厅跟客厅一起是房间。
哦，饭厅跟客厅一起。好。客厅和饭厅，客厅在房间的左边还是右边？
不是，是我们门口客厅，是方片是我们的饭厅，对，
但是左边是
以后饭厅左边右边是我们的厨房。
Oh, hang on. Okay, we couldn't find the 饭厅。Now we've gone to 厨房。How many rooms are there?
我们1楼是有一个房间， 这一楼是一个房间，里面是有客厅、和饭店以及客厅跟我在菲律宾，我们这家是不一样，在台湾的。
对对对对对，但是在一楼的饭厅和客厅，
对
饭厅和客厅，哪个是客厅，哪个是饭厅？
我们的门口是客厅啦，门口
进你的
进来
门口是客厅，
对，
然后呢？
门口进来是客厅啦，旁边是饭店啦，饭店
左边还是右边？左边还是右边？
这一起一个房间，
哦，就是右边的哈。OK，
对
It's like the whole room is a 客厅，但是右边是
对
饭厅。
跟饭
OK，
店
Oh my goodness. OK，dining room. OK，好。
这
呢
下一个有过去有我们是厨房，有一个那个房间有
你们厨房在一楼，
对一样，往左右边是我们厨房，
我不知道从哪里开始，
右边
什么的右边？You see, this is
厨房
difficult 哈。什么的右边 ？I only have two pieces of information：客厅和饭厅。
对
饭厅在你客厅的右边 ，and then
右边是我
在哪里？
客厅，饭店是厨房，有一个
所
房间
以
是厨房。
OK，等一会儿，饭厅的右边是厨房，是不是？
不用在右边，往左，往左，往左，往左。
不懂哦，不懂。OK，
walk straight
Where
forward
is the-
only. Walking straight
哦
forward.
那你就要说，就要说饭厅的，
对
饭厅的前面。
饭店的前面是厨房。
Yes.
对
Oh my God. Oh, you see what I'm trying to demonstrate here, everybody, is how confusing you'll be. This is only the first floor, you know,
对
because if I don't know what the reference point is, the reference point is Fanting. Okay.
对
And then you got to use the Fanting as the reference point, and then you say 左边、前面、后面、右面。Okay. Otherwise, I don't know. Okay. 好，
饭店的那什么？饭店的前面是厨房。
对，厨房，厨房，对。然后呢？
然后左边是有
什么左边？什么左边？什么左边？ See, this is the reference point. I don't know where to go. 饭厅
我的左边是楼梯。
哦，你说厨房的左边是楼梯？
不是，像门口进来的。
Okay. You see, this is so we'll go back to the door. Okay, 门口进来是什么？
左边是楼梯。
左边呐。So towards the 左边是楼梯。Okay.
楼梯。
Okay.
这楼梯的隔壁是厕所，是浴室。
Okay. 楼梯的隔壁是厕所。Okay. All right. Toilet. All right. 然后呢？
然后这样而已。
你不是二楼在哪里？没有睡房啊？没有卧室。
有2个睡房，有
睡房在哪里？
楼梯上去是右边有2个睡房。
楼上 OK. This is one thing. I know you all will make a mistake. 上楼梯 上 is a verb. OK， 上楼梯以后，上
上楼梯以后，有
右边
右边有2个房间，
很好。什么？
右
上
边
楼梯
有一个左手。
很好。All right， 上 is the verb or to get to go on to go on to go on to go on the stairs. OK， 上楼梯。OK， 有2个卧室。
卧室有2个
很好。OK， all right. So see how difficult that was? How difficult that was? Because if you don't give me the reference point, I have no idea where I should be looking. Okay? So very important to get the reference point correct. All right. 好 All right. 谢谢你啊 Emily. Who wants to start? Try the next one. Someone with a simpler house. No?
是我可以弄吗？
你是谁？你是 Maggie 吗？Maggie， 好，可以。好 ，Maggie's house. I'm gonna draw another picture. Yes.
OK，我们家在菲律宾呢，我家是到2楼。然后
你们的门口在哪里？门口在哪里？
我们国在左右边的。然后一进去就是小花园。
No. Just hold on. You don't rush ahead. 门口朝哪个方向 ？What direction？ 门口在哪里？
右边。
Okay. Why is it? I don't know. I don't. If you say 右边 right of what? I don't have a reference point. So you got to use directions to say where your door is. So how do you say 门口朝 towards 朝 what direction?
门口朝在右边。
No. Direction 东南西北。So 门口朝北还是朝南？
朝南。
Do you know? Okay, let me check with you. If you say 门口朝南, where is your door? Is your door in the north or no? Just listen. Is your door in the north or in the south? 朝 is towards. So 你的门口朝南还是朝北？
朝南。
Okay, so are you sure? Okay, all right. Okay, so I trust you. Okay, door. This is fascinating. Is that right? Okay, you can't see. Okay, I need to turn the filter off. Okay, where's the filter? I'll turn the filter off so you can see what I'm doing. Where's the filter? Okay, filter, this one. Turn the filter off. Can I turn off the filter? None. Is there a none somewhere? Filters. Funny, no. Appearance, no. What is it? No. I don't want any of this rubbish. Where is it? I want to turn the filter off. That one. That one, maybe. Blur. No, not blur. Slightly blur. What is it? Okay. Right. Slightly blur. Hope it's not too blur. Is that right? That's where your door is.
Yes.
It's in the north.
往向南。
Okay, so 朝南, so it's facing towards the south. Okay, 朝南. Okay, 好. Right. Okay, so I'm going to stand by the door and then tell me the first floor.
一进去呢，左边的是小花园。
什么的左边
左边是小花园。
？Okay,
Small garden.
give me a reference point. Give me a reference point. 你的左边。
我的左边是一个小花园。
OK， 左边是一个小花园。OK，garden。All right。然后呢？
一进去的时候呢，往右了是客厅。
往右是客厅。客厅在小花园的对面吗？
对，没错。
客厅 OK， drawing room 好。然后呢？
然后一进去呢，是我妈妈的小房间。
在哪里？
对，我
Where's the reference？
记左。
Hang on. What are you using as the reference point?
1
Are you remember, I only have garden and drawing room as the information I have. So you need to use one of the reference point. 什么的右边？
在右边是客厅嘛，对不对？右边是客厅，然后隔壁呢是我妈妈的小房间。
所以客厅的旁边。
客厅。对。
See how I do it？ 客厅的旁边是我妈妈的房间。Yeah。
对。
OK。还有呢？
然后妈妈对面的是我儿子的。
然后什么？
然后我妈妈对面的是我儿子的房间。
儿子的 OK。好。Yeah。然后呢？
然后厕
所在哪里？
一记左往右边的是厨房。
不是，一直走。
一直走。老师，我声音还没好，我重感冒。
没关系，没关系。好，一直走怎么样？
一直走是小厨房。
小厨房 ，OK，all right。
对。
好，
然
kitchen。
后旁边是我们的dining table。
什么旁边？你 see reference point。厨房的旁边。
厨房旁边是我们的餐桌。
Just I know。厨房的旁边 ，which side？ There are two sides。
右边，也是右边的。
谢谢你。OK， 右边 OK，dining table， 很好。
往左呢？往左是
什么的
厕所。
什么的左边？什么的左边？
左边是厕所、洗手间。
Hang on， you need to say 厨房的左边。OK，otherwise I forget where the reference point is。
厨房的左边是洗手间。
OK， 很好。还有呢？
厕所的对面是洗衣服的地方。
OK，laundry， 很好。
然
后呢？
我们到2楼，是我们4个姐妹的房间，然后一个小阳台。
你们家的楼梯在哪里？ You fly into your bedroom？ super
2楼。我们到2楼，往到2楼。
你的楼梯在哪里？楼梯在哪里？
右边。
楼梯在哪里？
我们
Where's the 楼梯？
放上2楼了。2楼在右边。
你的楼梯在哪里？ Where are the stairs? Are you flying into your
from the right side? Right side.
So how do you say that to me?
So 我们的二楼呢是往右边的。
不是，不是 ，you need to use some reference point. Where do I start? Where are those blooming stairs? I think is it in the drawing room? Where is it?
South. It's still in south. I think it still in south area. south bound. 南
在哪里？我不知道诶，是在 drawing room 还是在 garden？在哪里？Where？ 对啊，我不知道诶。Where are your stairs? It's okay. You know, we find the stairs, we'll find your bedroom. That's okay. Let me show you. Did I draw this correctly? Is that
我
correct?
看不清楚。
看不见哦，看不见了。您看哈，都
是对的，
drawing
对，
room garden，妈妈的卧室，儿子的卧室，厨房，厕所，但是不知道楼梯在哪里。Where are the stairs? Okay?
哇塞，
没关系，没关系。You're having a cold, but you're doing very well. That's good. That's very good. Now,
可是我记得
OK
在南方向的那个，我们的楼梯也在南方向的，对啊。
但是你们的楼梯是
靠
在
南的
啊，你们的楼梯是在 drawing room 这边，是不是？楼梯 stairs. Okay, so you first come to the stairs and the drawing room. 所以楼梯在
我儿子旁边的，我儿子的
在你儿子
房间的这个，对，我儿子的旁边的是楼梯，然后那是我们
你儿子旁不是不要用旁边的哈 ，I don't know which side it is. 儿子的左边还是儿子的右边？
儿子的右边。
In the middle of the 走廊 is it? Oh, never mind. It's okay. As long as you're not flying into your bedroom, be fine. Okay. 我搞不清楚哈。It's so funny because this is it. Okay.
Because it's different. You know, the house in Philippines is different from here.
I know. It's okay, but you need to be able to describe it. Okay. First of all, with the time is nearly up, we need to have everybody signing in. Make sure you sign, even if twice is good. Sign in here. Okay, sign in here. Don't miss out. And also, we will take a few photos. Okay, and also, for people who are doing the second level. Basically, please pay ASAP so that I can send the books out to you straight away. Okay, I will instruct my assistant to send you the books for those people who paid straight away because I want you to get the books before the first lesson. I think the first Wednesday. When is that? Oh, I need to look at my calendar. The course starts Wednesday. In that case, I think we will start on the 6th. Okay? So 6th of May, we will start, everything's upside down. Okay, 6th of May, we'll start the level 2, and we'll try to get the books to you straight away. Now, as I told you, the reading, you have to learn the characters, okay? You have to learn to read the characters. In the second book, there will be no pinyin on top of the characters, okay? So you need to remember to read the characters. I literally need you to read the characters. You cannot avoid reading characters. All right?
Simple.
Because if you don't read the characters, you cannot do the reading test. All right. So if you can pay ASAP, I'll just get it sent to you. Okay, hopefully within a few days you'll get it. And we still got 1 or 2 weeks before the 5th, before the 6th of May. Okay, so we have it on Wednesday so that everybody can have their weekend off, and I can have my weekend off too. Okay, I will be very busy soon. Okay, after October, I probably can't offer too many courses because I'll be looking after babies. Baby 1, baby, not babies, baby 1. Okay, so oh dear. So when I teach you grammar, you can call me Grandma Amala. Okay, so I'm feeling old. Okay, Lolo, that's right. I want them to call me Lolo because my mother is called Lolo and her mother is called Lolo. So everybody has to call me Lolo in future. Okay, let's yes, Philip, I think I'm going to be excited for 9 months while she's carrying the baby. I'm being excited. So yeah, it's good to see another generation having children. Nowadays a lot of people don't have children, don't get married. Okay, so it's precious to have a child. So very good. Okay, let's take some pictures. Okay, all right. See if I can take the pictures this time. All right. 怎么啦？这个东西又不听话哦。你等一会儿。好，我摁错了。好。OK。哦，不对不对哦，没关系没关系，这个就等会儿。怎么了？怎么了 ？Rectangle。这是第一张，然后换一些人来第二张啊，第二张，好，来第二张。Now next week, everybody has to be prepared to describe their house. Okay, and if you
Thursday,
on Thursday, yes. If you are in a dorm, don't describe your dorm, which is too boring. Describe your Filipino house. Okay, and yet again, just like now, we have to try to understand you. Okay, and try to draw a picture. Okay, so please have stairs, otherwise all of you are superwomen. Okay, flying into your bedrooms in the night. Okay, so you got to be logical about it all. Okay, otherwise, flying into. I can imagine all of you doing that. Okay, it's just so funny. Okay, so next on Thursday, basically, I think I would like to. I would like to do this in pairs, so you can practice describing your house to your partners, just like the oral exam. And also, I will give you a listening exam from the TOEFL to complete as the written exam. Okay, so on Thursday, we use exam date to test your power of directions. You know, a lot of people say, especially men said women can't tell directions, but let's prove them wrong that we can tell directions. Okay, so that's what I want you to prepare. I won't learn the characters. It's important that you learn the characters, and I don't want you to hand it in anymore. Make sure you do learn, otherwise you can't keep up in the second level 2 class. And next week, on Thursday, we basically have an oral test and a written test. Okay? 好，有问题吗？
没问题。
Today's class is written and abstract. So people who are late, listen to the lecture and understand, you know, the importance of reference point. Okay, I want to drive that home. Okay, 好。 好，我们下课了，可以吗？
可以
可以
了，
老师，
拜拜
老师，
了，
谢
拜
谢，
拜。
三谢，老师，再
拜拜，
见。
老师。